Alright, so welcome back to Heretic Wargaming. So today we have a rematch against Robert. Hi Robert, he has a mustache now. So if you guys have watched all the battle reports, Robert was my very first battle report on the channel. So he has played a lot of games since, I've played a lot of games since, so we figured, hey, it's time for a rematch. Plus you're going to a GT when?
Next weekend.
Next weekend, so he's actually testing for a GT, so he has brought his Genestealer Cult. He's setting them up to so we can do the video for that. And yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. I'm excited to see what he has learned since our last encounter. So for today, we actually rolled Scenario 2, Cut to the Heart. For some damn reason, I keep rolling this mission. This is like the 4th game I've played this mission in a row. But hey, whatevs. So Cut to the Heart, and so we'll go over the secondaries real quick. So for the Nurgle side, I took Reaper, Big Game Hunter, and Recon. And for Genestealer Cult, he took Engineers, Big Game Hunter, and Headhunter. So, yeah, we'll go over...
Still having a horde because I can learn on the fly and still bury them.
But yeah, we still haven't set up the objectives, rolled, deployment, all that fun stuff. And then, yeah, we'll have to go over the armies here in a minute. Alright, so we'll start on the Nurgle side. Robert's still pulling out his models. So for the Nurgle side, I have a Spearhead detachment of Death Guard. It is 3 Plague Burst Crawlers with their normal kit. And my trusty Demon Prince with the Separating Plate and the Malefic Talons. And he is also my Warlord with the Arch Contaminator. So, yeah, my normal Death Guard. Then we have a Chaos Space Marine Spearhead, and it is Red Corsairs. So this is, I believe, the 5th game, so this will be the last game I test out Red Corsairs for him. And I have paid for the Soulforged pack and the Warlord trait, so that's 2 CP. So basically, this detachment washes itself. So we got 2 Lord Discordants. The one we'll do, I always do Hammertails. The one with the Hammertail is the one with the Warlord trait. And they're both loaded out with they have autocannons, which I didn't bring with them. And then we have 3 Venom Crawlers that are Venom Crawlers, and 2 Greater Possessed, and they are all Mark of Nurgle. And then last, we have a battalion of Nurgle Demons. We have 4, 4, and 3 Nurglings, and as you guys can see, I have gotten around to actually painting some. So we have Epidemus hanging out in the back. This is a Demon Prince of Nurgle with wings, and he has the Corruption Relic, which is the Relic Sword. And then we have a Poxbringer. And I still have to set up my spells and all that fun stuff, but this is 2,000 points. And let's go over to the Genestealer Cult. Alright, Robert, what you got, buddy?
Alright, so Genestealer Cult, I got 3 battalions.
Ooh, triple battalion.
Triple battalion, all 3 are going to be Emperor of the Forum Cult.
Okay, what does that one do?
It's just +1 to the charge and advance when the first time that they're set up on the field.
Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
Yep, so as we get into combat.
Yeah.
I have my first battalion is going to be the Deliverance Brood Surge from Vigilus.
Okay.
And that's going to help my acolytes get into fight.
Yeah.
And reroll their charges and the whole shit. I've got 2 Goliath Rock Grinders. These ones are going to have the Clearance Incinerators, not the Mining Lasers. I just lost the bits.
Okay.
2 Chimeras with just standard loadout, the multi-laser. 4 units of Brood Brothers. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, 3 units of Brood Brothers.
Okay.
And, 3 units of Neophytes.
Okay, the basic,
yep.
yeah. Okay.
Everyone's just las guns and chain swords.
Alright, and is anybody, I know these guys are probably inside Chimeras or whatever, is anybody inside those?
No.
Or? Okay.
No, these only have a 6-man occupancy, so they're not...
Oh, wow, I didn't know they were that small.
The trucks have 10, these ones only.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And I don't feel like taking something that small. I have a 10-man unit of Aberrants.
Aberrants.
They're going to be running Bodyguard for the Patriarch, naturally. Yep. I have 3 units of Acolytes, 220 and 115. Mm-hmm. This one has 6 Rock Saws. These 2 are just Claws and Maliciousness.
Okay.
A bunch of characters down here. I have 2 Icon Wards. I have the Patriarch, the Biophages, the Clamavis, 2 Maguses, Kellermorph, and the Primus.
Those are pretty cool. You've definitely painted a lot more since last time we played. So
yeah, the only unit I didn't paint is them because I didn't expect to bring them out until about Friday night.
So why aren't you? So one question: why aren't you doing the hand flamers? That's a normal thing. So.
That's a very CP intensive stratagem plan to get off. And really, I don't need to worry about that. If I need to pick up a screen, I have a Kellermorph that can pick up chaff real easy.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I have a 15-man of just regular, I'll send them in turn 2, let them do their thing, and then turn 3 I have another 1,000 points to
you
drop
got a bunch more dudes. Okay, no, that makes sense, because that's probably going to be a question like, why didn't you run the flamers? So, obviously you have a plan behind it. And are you spending any extra CP, or?
I did spend a CP for an extra relic.
Okay.
So I have... he is going to have the icon of the Insurgent.
Okay.
Which is going to give everyone +1 strength around him.
Oh, nice.
Within 6 inches.
So they get +1 strength and feel no pain?
And feel no pain.
That's pretty neat. I like that.
And then there's also going to be an extra relic. It's going to be either... I haven't decided the relic yet when I'm looking at the army. But it'll be on either one of these 2 people. It'll probably be a familiar.
So you're buying 2 relics, so that's 3 CP. You bought the Deliverance Brood Surge, so that's 4th CP.
And then I spent a CP on extra Warlord traits.
Okay.
I can do that with
Genestealer Cult. So that's 5. Yep. So you're starting with 13?
Plus D3, because that's one of the
because that's your Warlord trait. So 13 plus D3, we'll figure that out. And I'm starting with 8 because I bought an extra relic for him. So, all right, so we're going to deploy and do all that fun stuff, and we'll come right on back. Alright, so the end of deployment. So over on Robert's side, all of this stuff is either in blip marks or deep strike. So I know he declared these are deep strike and these 3 units are deep strike. And these guys are in transport. So for Genestealer Cults, you get to choose. So he basically chose to deploy his neophytes. This is 1 engineer squad. The other one's in the transport? Okay. The other one's in the transport. And then he's got the blip markers all around there. That's some more neophytes. So, yeah, lots of stuff coming in later. And then on the Nurgle side, so I have strategically deployed Nurglings in the back. not very strategically, but hey, they're strategically there. Deployed Nurglings in the back. We've got the Venom Crawler shenanigans over there. We've got the Plague Burst Crawler shenanigans right here. Inside the building, I have 2 of the only models who can get in there, which are my... Greater Possessed, and then I've chosen to deploy Nurglings, 4 Nurglings on that edge, and 3 Nurglings on this edge, just out of 24 of them. That way, if they move down and shoot or whatever, they can move and still shoot me. I know that, but maybe force them out of the building if they want to do something. So, but yes, I get to roll to seize. Nope, 2. All right, Robert. Good luck. Oh, we knocked over the building. All right, good luck. Death. And then I knock over this building. All right, we'll go to Genestealer Cults, turn 1. Alright, so the end of the turn 1 for the Genestealer Cult. So it was very conservative. Basically, he deployed all of his blip markers. It was the Patriarch, the Aberrants, the 2 Rock Grinders, and that guy, the Primus in the back. And essentially, he moved everybody into this building and surrounded it with vehicles. that was kind of it. There's smoke right now on this Chimera and smoke on that Chimera. and that was it. All of the shooting that was in range basically missed Nurglings. So, yeah. So he scored 1 point. So right now it's 1, but it is only turn 1, and he still has 90% of his army off the field. So, yeah, we'll move into Nurgle's turn. Alright, yeah, I'll go ahead and remove them. Yep. And you did have Headhunter, so you got a point for that too. Alright, so the end of turn 1 for both of us. So, oh, did they have to do leadership? They lost Fearless. Oh, Fearless. Okay. So, yeah, basically I shelled a bunch of stuff over here. I killed a Goliath, and then I charged into this Goliath with two Greater Possessed. I didn't realize that was Strength 9, and it killed one of the Greater Possessed. So, yeah, that's how you learn lessons, is do stupid shit like that. But, anyways, over here I killed 3 Aberrants. I actually rolled really well for my mortars. I think I rolled 6-6-4 for the shots, so which was really good, and put a lot of Aberrants down. So, unexpected, but well worth it. And that was about it. So right now, these score, and he did get a Headhunter for that. So because he killed something on my turn, he actually denied me kill more, because I only killed 1 thing. So right now, these score is 4 for Nurgle and 2 for the Genestealer Cult. But now he has lots of stuff to come in. So we will go on to Genestealer Cult's turn 2. they're good. All right. Sorry, I had to roll for Nurglings. All right, so the end of turn 2 for the Genestealer Cult. So he actually did quite a bit of damage. So this turn he killed the second Greater Possessed. He killed my Pox Bringer and one of the Venom Crawlers. And a couple of Nurglings. So essentially what happened was everything shot into the Nurglings, knocked a few off. The biggest thing though is his Aberrants actually advanced and got a 6-inch advance, so that advanced him right here. And then he did get the Psychic Stimulus off on him, and then they charged that way into a Venom Crawler, deleting it off the field. Over here, he was able to do 1 wound to that. He spent 3 CP to basically have that Kellamorph shoot twice, which was pretty cool. Never seen that happen. Only did 1 wound to that, but he did delete my Poxbringer, which sucks. I lost my heal, but is what it is. Bigger note, he was only able to do 7 wounds to the Plague Burst Crawler, even with the +1 to wound. So, how many CP are you down to? 7? 7. So he's down to 7 CP. He spent a ton this turn. So, but right now the score, actually, he's got a lot of points, mostly due to the secondaries. He was able to get the bonus point for the turn. He did kill 1, he held 1, and then he's up to 5 of his secondary points. So he got a big game hunter, and he's killed 3 characters. So, but let's see what the Nurgle can do at turn 2. Is not. So the end of Nurgle's turn 2. So essentially what has happened is I've been able to take over the center. I killed his the Patriarch and the Neophyte squad here. I picked a few off here, which he needs to still do morale over here. He needs to do morale for these guys. They were able to kill the Plague Burst Crawler, but Epidemus killed a bunch of these guys. You still need to do morale for those 2 squads. He did, when his Aberrant swung over here, he was able to not wound him, but he did 6 wounds to the Lord Discordant, and that Venom Crawler is back to 9 wounds after killing some dudes. So, yay, Venom Crawler's eating people. So the score right now, though, it's pretty swingy right now. Let me go ahead and give him a point there. So I've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and he's got 5, 6, 7, 8. He's got 11. So as you guys can see, I haven't really started picking up my secondary points. I'm not counting the Reaper till the end. But the biggest thing was maybe I should have taken Headhunter because for some reason his Goliath refuses to die. It's sitting there at 1 wound. So, but hey, we'll move over to his turn 3. All right, so the end of the Genestealer Cult's turn 3. So things kind of swung the other way. So over here, the Lord Disco is within 3 inches of the giant squad here. So I was able to heroically intervene because he can't pile in until the beginning of the fight phase, right? So during the charge phase, I heroically intervened there. He dropped in a giant squad here. They charged the middle. He lost like 2 to Overwatch, but the rest of them died because of him. He actually mulched quite a few. Over here, though, the Lord Discordant killed 11 before he was able to swing. They all swung on Epidemus. He took 3 wounds, and Epidemus finished the squad off. So right now I'm up to 7 for my Epidemus tally. And sadly, he was only able to score an engineer and a recon point, or a hold 1 point, because I was able to finally knock him off my objective in the back. Still, though, he's got 8, 9, 10, 14 points, and I only have 8 points. So 14 to 8 right now. But we'll see what happens on Nurgle's turn 3. Wow, it's only turn 3. Alright, so the end of Nurgle's turn 3. So I'm gonna put it out there for the record. So with Epidemus' tally and Shock Assault now, this is dumb how many attacks I'm getting. So these guys right now, right, because I'm max tally, so they start with 4 attacks with their swingy thing. Then they get another 2, 1 for Shock Assault and 1 for the other one when I charge. Then they get 5 attacks with the mount. So now I'm up to 11 attacks, plus 2 with their tendrils and another 1. It's pretty ridiculous. And then these guys actually are up to 8 attacks apiece because they have 4 base plus 1 for charging plus 1 for Nurgle. So it's pretty ridiculous. So I was able to kill a lot of stuff. As you guys can see, he's pretty much not on my side of the table anymore. However, the score is that was a 4-point swing in my favor. However, I still haven't tallied my Reaper points. So it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And he has 4, 5, 6, 10, 14. 14 to 14. We're tied. Close game. All right. On to Robert's turn. Alright, so the end of the Genestealer Cult's turn 4, so we have called it at this point. Essentially what Robert did was he sent everything in his army at the Lord Discordant and didn't even do a win. So, and he did fail the charge for those guys in the back. So, and that was that. So, really not much else to do. We kind of talked it out. Essentially, he was going to max out his engineers this turn and hold 1. And then after that, I was pretty much going to sweep him off the board. We kind of guesstimated that these guys right here are probably going to live, but yeah, I was going to murderate a lot of Genestealer peoples. So, so what'd you think of the game, buddy?
Well, the Shock Assault was shocking. Yeah, it just kind of came down to once that toughness kicked in, everything was hitting wounding on 6s, and that's just 5 and 6s is fine, 6s is not.
Yeah.
So that's what it kind of basically came down to. Is I got crippled on that alone.
Yeah.
I probably would have killed him if I got that charge off, but I burned too much CP.
Yeah.
Getting through so much of your stuff earlier.
Yeah.
So.
And do you think spending the 3 CP for the Kellermorph is worth it? Yes, no?
Not this game.
Not this game?
Not this game.
Does he normally do like a lot?
It's not necessarily just doing a lot as much as it is helping cripple things.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's 2 damage every one that does get through, which is significant. If it was
Yeah.
just 1 damage, I wouldn't even bother.
Okay.
But 60 points, I got a character kill in the movement phase, and I was hoping to do more damage to your fly dude.
Yeah. The guy that took 1 damage all game. Look at him over there. So flyy.
Yeah, no,
So.
and then my screen fell apart once your disco boy over here got a piece of him.
Yep.
And again, shock assault.
Yeah.
Upsetting.
Yeah. So.
But, I mean, that is what it is. They did their job.
No, it's a good game. We kind of talked it over. There was a few key junctures where things didn't go Robert's way. So like one time, you know, over here when he charged into the PBC, he didn't quite kill it that turn. He killed it the next turn, but he chose not to consolidate. And so what that did was it left him within 3 inches of the unit, and he didn't realize that you could heroically intervene just by being within 3 inches. So that is a common thing that a lot of people don't. You don't know it until it bites you in the butt, at least once. So once it bites you in the butt, you're like, yep, got it. And then you can use it to your own advantage, right? Somebody misplaces a character or moves something wrong, and that gives you a free charge, essentially. And I think that was about it. I think that was really the only... the aberrants kind of went up through... Oh, he forgot his aberrants. So aberrants, they reduce damage by 1. And he forgot about it until turn 2, because I didn't realize it either. I've only faced aberrants once. So.
It would have helped with Flavor's Crawlers, dropping wounds on him.
Yep, so had he remembered, he would have lost maybe 1 less aberrant, so which would have been huge. That actually would have been a big thing. So, but yeah, no, overall it was a good game. Hopefully you learned something, Robert. I learned something. I learned about aberrants. Aberrants. And I learned to say acolytes and not neophytes, because I was calling everything neophytes in his whole army. I was like, these are neophytes, those are neophytes. So, but no, it was a great rematch. So hopefully we will get another rematch. So oddly enough, so he played a softer version of this list last time, where I was running defilers and some just weird stuff.
Before they came along.
Yes, before they came along, and them. Because I didn't have them last time either. So
big upgrade.
These guys are, yeah, with shock assault and the Nurgle bonus, 8 attacks. That was good. I like them. Shock assault is nice, very nice. So great game, buddy.
Thanks.
I'll see you at the next battle report. And oh yeah, by the way, so he's opening a store. Where's it at? Hampstead, North Carolina. So it's just south of Jacksonville. If you guys are in Wilmington, you guys watch my battle reports. New store opening up near you guys, and they're actually your GT is December 7th. Yep. So they're holding a GT December 7th. I've signed up. I've paid for my ticket, so I will be there. Maybe I'll bring this. I don't know. Maybe I'll bring this. It'll be fun.
I'm not playing, so it's fine.
You're not playing? Oh, but I want to kill Genestealers. All right, man. See you guys in the next battle report.